We're go for video. We're go for audio. 3, 2, 1, and...
Brum, 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 brum,
Oh, what a beautiful sunset day. Here we are in the middle of June. It's 88 degrees. It's Tuesday night. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined by Justin Robert Young, and it's going to be a great night. Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
I think that's the new style guide. Like, why? The music was inside us the whole time.
It was.
Yeah.
We could have had it.
Wait.
But we denied it.
Didn't we
the call.
almost have it all?
Isn't it all just something
Worth living? Yeah, I think
That's
so.
a little heavy for that song.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll be really curious for anybody watching the video. First of all, if you're listening to audio, hopefully we sound better than last week. Last week, good vibes. Good vibes.
Good vibes. But
Bad
we were on the
audio.
lavs. We were on the lavs. So it was lav audio.
It was fine.
Yeah. For the lav of the game.
For the law of the game, that's right. And but anyway, yeah, it was good vibes, and so we're trying to capture some more of that with higher definition. We got 2 high quality cameras and 1 decent wide camera, and a little gizmo called the ObsBot Talent that we're able to remote switch and everything. Yeah. And we're using better mics this time with the Zoom.
We're doing our best. We're doing our best, friend.
We're trying real hard.
We're trying real hard. Hey, Brian, you mentioned it up top. It's fucking like high 80s in late June.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Look, our luck has to run out at some point. I know we got 5 days.
We're playing with house money.
Yeah.
At this
No.
point. Yeah.
We lasted way longer than I dared.
Well, we had a little stretch in May that was like tipping into the hundreds.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Well, summer's here, I guess."
Yep.
Turns out, fuck you.
Yeah.
Guy who said that.
Yeah. Mysterious. Hey, let me check that ID. Straw man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
What do you think you're doing, my guy?
Yeah, but we had a couple nice. Really, this has just been my dream Austin summer.
Yeah.
Where like all I need is a rainstorm every 2 weeks.
All I need is a rainstorm.
That's it. It can then be creeping back up to like 100, but just every 2 weeks, just give me a little rainstorm, and I'll be happy. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like maybe we have a more deep appreciation for it because each storm we know might be our last. It got straight up chilly, like 69 degrees, 71 degrees.
Nice.
That last one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
No,
was nice.
it was
actually
legitimately nice.
Yeah. Oh man, I guess a lot has happened. I got these bruises. Did you see these bruises?
No. What bruises?
Well, hold on. Let me see if I could show. Little violation of terms of service, no nipplage. There we go. Is that?
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. No, yeah. You are.
There we go. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. There we go.
Yeah, up onto the shoulder blade.
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you
Yeah.
get that?
Got in an argument.
With who?
The water.
Damn.
The water was like, no, I don't want to be smooth like glass and be barefoot skied upon. And then my shoulder was like, ow.
Yeah.
Ow. But I got great
You were
footage.
barefoot water skiing, huh?
Trying to.
Did you do great? Did you just like do with the greatest of ease?
Were
Were you just spinning around and doing tricks?
Were
Were you having a great time? Were you just smiling like a Cheshire cat?
What?
Is that what you were doing on the water? Is that what
Well,
happened?
I think the significant thing is that I tried real hard.
Oh, so you humiliated yourself.
Oh, well, I mean, it would only be humiliating if I had video of it and then showed the bruise. Oh, wait. Turns out we recorded Act 1 of a monologue episode with my dad. We went out to go barefoot water skiing, and water was rough and choppy, and the boat was not a barefoot water skiing boat.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
Shame that happened to you.
Well, I mean
Shame that you fucking failed at that.
well,
That's really unrecoverable. Everyone will always remember that you fucked up at barefoot water skiing when there was cameras rolling. That's what everyone will.
Yeah.
Did the captain call you names?
No, he didn't call you
Oh, okay.
names.
He called me names with
no,
his eyes.
With his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was hitting the brakes on the boat like.
He called me a pussy with his eyes. See, that happened.
That's not what happened.
The guy. All right, so for people new to the lore,
Yeah.
we got paid to chill for a RAV4 at some point.
By the way, Justin took the bit real
I
far.
did, yeah. I
real
went and
far.
bought
Over
one
there
full price.
is the all-new RAV4 hybrid.
Yeah. I should have had an offer code. Why do they offer codes for cars?
They should.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like,
why don't they?
Like,
I guess,
if you got kicked back like
can you buy
$500 if you used an offer code, your friend's offer code with cars?
Can you buy a car over Amazon? Because like affiliate code.
Amazon Auto, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So then just click on our affiliate code for like a book,
And then buy a fleet.
and then
of
buy a
vehicles.
fleet of vehicles. That's all you got to do.
Are you a municipality? Would you like to make us money? Do we have a plan for you?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did a thing where I was barefoot. Well, we were barefoot water skiing.
Yes.
Brian picked a bunch of things that he said were cool to do in Austin. They were all
things I was very good
very
at.
good at. We were shocked we didn't make it.
I can't even pretend that this is not exactly true.
And so we go out barefoot water skiing. I realized very quickly that Brian is a semi-professional at this. And I know that my job as the guy who is just now starting
is to not
fuck
do
up.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is to be bad. And turns out it was a natural role, the role I was born to play.
Yep.
The asshole who couldn't barefoot water ski. But why you are legitimately good, and you went with your dad, who's also legitimately good.
Yeah,
And you guys both sucked.
Why? Yes. I don't want to blame. They say a poor barefooter blames the water, the weather, the boat, the position of the boom,
Yeah.
the lack of experience of the driver,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that it had been 8 years since he last tried it.
A lot of reasons conspired. All of them bore a knife and stabbed Caesar,
That's correct.
which was you bruising yourself trying to barefoot water
we did
ski.
not hit critical mass, although it was a real special
You did
time.
bust critical ass.
Oh, we did bust critical ass. We
Yeah.
didn't hit critical mass. Dad's 76 years old, and so now we're entering in there's a barefoot water skier named Banana George, who's a legend who
Fuck yeah.
showed up on the map. Long Dong George.
Just saying. Number one, you will always get my attention
With
when you
Banana
tell
George.
us any story. In fact, you can put it in any genre, like science fiction. Banana George walked into the Robo
Okay.
bar. All right, I'm in.
You got it. Big old Dick George.
Yeah, exactly. He was a Greek senator whose name roughly translated was Banana George.
Yep.
I'm like, fucking, let's go. Anyway, what did Banana George do?
Well, he busted on the scene.
Yeah, he did.
around
Took about a half hour to go from stem to stern, though. Fucking Banana George.
around
Working with a real hose.
around his mid-70s, and it turns out
A dick like a trick lasso. This fucker could do its own little jig.
when it turns out that when your bit is I'm old and barefoot water skiing. Turns out the bit only gets better the older you get, right? He was still doing it into his 90s.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we're starting my
If
dad
you've
on
never barefoot water skied, it's terrifying. I only barefoot water skied once, and it was scary.
that. Yeah.
It is a scary thing to do.
You
so
have to
it's
go
like,
real fast.
Yeah, for an old, an elder
Yeah.
to do it, like that's
Well,
that-
and like
it-
dad's got the COPD, and it's like he's so fired up that he doesn't want to take the 15 seconds to catch his breath that he really needs to be taking.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was great, man. I'm looking forward to it. He's probably watching right now. Dad, you did great.
What up, man?
He
he had a big smile on his face. I showed up for the Bones afterward and,
Oh, that's
and ran
right.
into him in the parking lot, and he was just delighted by
Well,
it.
and it's one of those things where it's been long enough. I mean, getting out there, it's a scary enough challenge to even go try to do that you do get a weird thrill, even though we got our asses handed to us. It felt good to get out there and get our asses handed to us.
Yeah, and at least you had your asses.
Yeah, and
because
I'm
they
like,
were
whoa,
away from you, and then they
take
got
a look
handed
at
to
this
you.
old
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Look at that, a cheek in each hand,
Yeah.
a chicken in a pot.
Can I tell you that something's coming back from your youth?
Uh-oh. What is it?
It's something I don't think you might have ever thought was ever going to come back, but it's coming back.
Is it Alf Pogs in Alf form?
Do you remember a time when you would listen to a song on the radio?
And record it?
No.
Oh.
And you would have no idea what they said, what the exact lyrics were,
Misheard
who
lyrics?
sang it,
Yeah.
anything. It would just be a melody that would live in your head and maybe like a half-remembered coupling of like 5 or 6 words.
I actually have a white rabbit that I've never been able to track down. It was a perfume commercial it was on Sky TV and Super TV in Norway in 1987, and I'll never find it. But I can, and I'm not musical enough to get the notes right. But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Sorry, hold on.
Wait a minute. Does this solve that?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just
I got excited
totally
for a
random.
second.
No, so TikTok, right? Very popular platform.
Yep. The booty shaking platform?
But we have entered a world where AI music has found its first niche. Really, really, really graphic comedy songs. So songs that have like really graphic lyrics that
Ain't
like,
that a kick in the C word?
yeah, but probably even more
More
like,
graphic.
Yeah. There's like one about
C
like
words in the D word on the P word.
so there's one
with
that's
the next
popular
word.
of like a country song about a guy who's butt fucking and like talking about it in graphic detail. My wife sent me
Be
one.
fucking.
Yeah, here it's a lot of gay actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
but they're very erotic. They're very
They're very sensual.
well. I don't. Yeah, erotic might be the wrong thing because erotic
Maybe
suggests that no, just graphic. Like that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like graphic. So let me see if I can find this from Ashley. Actually, can you fill?
Yeah,
2
I
seconds?
could fill.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you what I could do. Watch this. Here's a little trick I figured out. It's called set up a microphone that you can turn on and say, "Hey, Annalisa, how are you?"
I am quite all right.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that not working? Keep talking.
Am I here? Do I exist?
No, you don't. You don't exist.
No, I only
I thought we... Here, can you try jiggling that little... Jiggle that little D. There you go. Now give me a hello. Oh, you know what? I see what I did. Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait.
switch channels when it's already recording.
Really? Oh. Well, then I'll stop and start it again. I'm just going to assume that we're going to use this. Yeah, we got a video recording. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to turn off and then bring back channel 3. I should have left it on. There you go. Say hello, Annalisa.
Hello.
Yeah, there you are. Okay. Now I'll record, and now you're on the record.
All right.
Yeah, you were saying you need a TV tray. We got a TV tray for you.
This chair?
No. Like there's a proper
There's
TV
literally
tray.
a TV tray somewhere.
Well, yeah.
Well,
in the
next
studio.
time you drag us outside for a show.
Yeah,
I'll remember that.
So you guys, I could tell you guys were hovering like, "Hey, is there a plan?" And I'm like, in the time that I have to explain, no, there is not a plan. More time will have passed, and so
And then we saw you walk outside with the big bag, and we were like,
Yes.
Okay, all right, we're doing this. And then I
Yes.
immediately checked the weather, and then I grumbled a little bit.
Why?
But
Because it
now
was
I'm
too
okay.
warm.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's
it's
getting
okay now.
nice. I was about to
Well,
say the
mostly.
breeze is
the
happening.
breeze is great.
It's a
If
good
we
thing
could
we
just
have
keep
the
that
breeze
up.
because otherwise it'd be skeet.
It is skeet. There's mosquitoes in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about this place. If it's not frogs, it's mosquitoes. Next, we're gonna see lizards.
that's better lizards than wizards. That's what I always say. This is are we about to
You're
hear?
feeling, yeah, no, but I can't find.
I'm feeling like a
Shit.
villain, man.
You are feeling.
So are you nervous as we count down to the class? We got a lot of people coming in from all over the world. We got people coming in from the Middle East.
What?
Yeah, we do. From undisclosed military bases.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. We have people who planned their shore leave.
That's kind of amazing.
Yes, it's
No
very
pressure
amazing.
on me, the person who's responsible for feeding everybody.
I
and
mean,
making
well,
sure
okay,
we've
so
got-
this is where I'm going to out myself. For anybody who doesn't know, if you go to bestnewsever.com, that'll forward you to a link to a class all about being an independent creator, which, look, self-loathing will take you pretty far in comedy, but at some point your engine breaks down when you realize, like, no, you actually legit know some stuff about how to be an independent creator. And so then at that point you're trapped, and so you have to share your knowledge with the world. And we're doing it in the form of a 2.5-day workshop where I'm gonna do some structured stuff, and then we're gonna do some workshop stuff. But basically, enough people were like, wait, what? So it's like Matt Donnelly's coming in from Las Vegas, and then Andrew Heaton's like, wait, what? And so he's coming in from Washington, D.C., and then Tom Merritt's like, wait, what? So he's flying in from Los Angeles. I don't think I ever officially even asked Justin. I just, like an asshole, assumed the sale.
Yeah.
But
I'm coming in from South Austin.
from also below the river.
Yeah.
It's like he would not be attending if it was north of the river.
Depends on how far.
But it's like the way I described it on Cord Killers today is, look, man, you go to a fan convention, you're going to get fan convention Brian, fan convention Justin, fan convention Heaton, fan convention everyone, right? But this is like, no. Tell us what you're working on. Let's get to work. Let's make magic happen.
Well, and there's been enough of them now that there's like a routine, and it's a proven thing that everybody's going to sit around and figure out how to do stuff.
Then that's another thing that my self-loathing engine's broken on. I can't deny this shit's good. People,
Yeah.
I get emails. People are like, I booked my 3rd repeating gig. Thank you again for this life-changing class. I'm like, damn it. How am I going to be a fraud?
There's people on a waiting list.
Just
They want to know when the next one is.
damn it.
They want to know that there is going to be a next one.
Yeah, okay. I guess we could tip that much. First of all,
This is the last one.
yeah, that's
sorry.
right. There's 2 slots
We
left.
have to tip it
This is it.
into the river.
That's right. That's exactly
That's where we're
right.
tipping it.
The
That's
river
a
never
R.I.P.
goes
this
north.
class.
R.I.P. So if you're here, then you're not leaving. Also,
right.
we're gonna kill you.
That's
sorry.
yep.
Hotel
That's-
California, Hotel
Yep.
Texas.
That's it.
That's
Sorry, just kidding, man. That's the kind of fun that you're gonna have when you're at this conference.
Boy, that was
Hilarious
that was
jokes.
a
7 acres of
real
woods.
roller coaster, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, do you want to hear this lesbian country song?
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think this is.
You think this is a violation of terms of service? It's certainly
No.
not a violation of copyright.
Because it's AI.
Yeah. Everyone knows they you can't offend them. They got no souls. Which, by the way, that's a legit thing. Like customer service, you can't. AI won't cry. AI won't cry.
No, that's.
But they do record it for training.
For training. What's?
So wait, hold on. No, this isn't even the one. This isn't even the lesbian country song.
It's not even. It's not even.
All right, so here's the problem. Okay, so this is, again, my wife sent me a TikTok that was just a very, very graphically sexual song about 2 women having sex,
Yeah.
but it was just a slideshow of making a chicken masala.
Oh.
All right, so it
Wait,
was like,
AI generated slideshow?
no, it was like an actual recipe for chicken masala.
Oh.
But the funny thing was that this very graphic song was the background.
That is a pretty good,
Pretty funny joke,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So that's what my wife sent me. So then I realized, like, oh, I had the thing. The first lyrics of the song is, she stuck her dildo in my wet ass pussy. And then it gets more graphic from there.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, oh, I'll look up what the lyrics to the song are.
Oh, but you can't now
No.
because we're back where there's just okay. So
You just heard a song on your
and that's
cousin's
it.
radio,
And wait, and you just
never heard-
acted it out.
And I
you
tried
couldn't
to get it,
find
and
it.
I couldn't find it.
Oh no! It's like Snopes just unexisted.
Yep.
Remember the good like 20 RIP the 30-year run
Done.
where
Out.
we knew what the truth was.
Don't know more.
That's surreal, man.
I know, right?
All you
I just
fuckers
had
who are
that-
like, I wish the world was more magical. Congrats.
It's back.
Nobody knows anything anymore. Anything's possible. That's real footage of somebody flying again. Go ahead, take his workshop. June 27th.
Sparkle Racer 44 says this is the last class. No, that was a joke.
Yeah, no,
Hi, my
that was
name
a
is.
joke.
Give me my.
Yeah. There you go.
Hi, I'm Justin Robert Young. I'm a comedian. I like to tell jokes like lying.
That's a classic. That's one of his classic
That's
bits.
one of my favorites.
He's got another one called "Whoops," and that's where he knocks stuff over. He plays punchies.
God, if I fucking, if I had the money,
Oh Jesus!
I would push it. Fucking
Oh my God!
right over. I'm not making that cash yet.
Yeah, that'd be great when
One day though, that's goals.
we're
Goals is that when
That's
in
what
that
we're
moment,
really
I
making.
could push your fucking camera right over, and then
meanwhile, like
Amazon Prime the next one over.
well, see, and then it'll be like we'll know we're really rolling in it when it's like you always pay like 20% interest on whatever you break, and so then you get excited. It's like, oh, you broke my camera, but now I got more money, so I'm gonna buy a bulldozer.
I can't actually pay you 20% over because then you'll just monetize my bits as a revenue stream.
That's true.
You'll just Tom Sawyer me into bits,
Look,
knowing that you're.
I don't know.
Sweet vig on top.
I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like a lot of fun. If you want to head up that project, why don't you get back to me?
Shit. What else is I gonna talk to you about? I want to talk to you about how listening to shit on the radio and never finding out what it is back.
Yeah, I don't know if I love
That it's
that
happening?
trend. Yeah,
It's here.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Hey, man, thank you very much for taking a look at the early cuts of that papyrus thing. I feel like it mostly landed. Like, I was describing, like, Ryer was pinning me down saying, hey, you're acting like this is the first thing.
Tits.
More tits?
That's what his notes are always like. That.
Yeah,
It's always just like,
Where he's like, how come there's not a scene where you look and say, where's Ryer?
and then Ryer pulls out his big, beautiful tits.
So, but he was like, "Why are you acting like that's the first video that you ever made?" And the truth is, it's like,
Wait, what do you mean?
well, I mean, it's the first like video essay I've ever done. It's the first time I ever all by myself. Yeah,
Yes,
I ain't never
You
like
shoot it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but nobody knows that.
yeah, I know. That's why
Yeah.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying that.
Yeah,
So they know it now.
but they might have not known it before.
Yeah,
they
but
might
na-
have thought you shot it before
That's true.
by yourself.
No, that's true. Yeah. Well, I did do the how to use an AI to peek through walls, and that was cool. But
That's like infotainment.
exactly right. It's transactional. It's like yeah,
I'm gonna show you
That-
how to save $5 on
Exactly.
your taxes.
like that plumber sure was friendly.
Yeah.
Whereas this was a different beast. This was like I looked into my heart and I'm like, how am I gonna say that with pictures and words and more punching and where are the tits?
Yeah.
My name's Ryer. But yeah, the reactions seem to be real good.
There's a moment where you're bearing your soul and your honesty, and you're saying that art comes from a place within, and you really need to express it in any way that's possible. At that moment, could you pan over and just show a big pair of tits?
Wait, now
This is a soft note.
okay, Dr.
Real soft.
Dr. Fauci.
No, I'm tired. Totally different character.
Are you sure? You sound a lot like.
yeah. No. Hold on, you want me to talk to Fauci?
Well,
Hey,
no.
it's me. Fauci has a lower, more gravelly register.
Okay, Ryer, however.
Rye is a little higher, a little bit more sinister.
Okay.
See, on account of the
Also,
tits, and
bigger fan of tits. Yeah.
way bigger.
Okay.
And the bigger, the better.
Oh yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with
When
you.
you're
I'm
talking
feeling it.
about tits.
Yes. Tit-
So in your video,
Yes.
you know the time when you're talking about Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice how you put the copyrighted content in a messed up way?
Yeah.
But like in the background, I thought that was pretty
I
clever.
noticed you didn't take my note.
Oh, of having tits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of
Oh,
showing the Wrath of Khan,
that's right.
you
Yeah.
should have shown a big pair of tits.
Okay. Yeah.
People love them.
You know what? Babies. I know babies.
Oh my God.
Young people, old people,
They
babies.
all love women, men, everyone in between. They just can't get enough of these tits.
I can vouch for 12-year-olds developing them don't love them.
Well, they'll learn.
All right.
They'll learn. You have to start somewhere. Maybe it's this essay.
Yeah, maybe.
You're being derelict in your job as a teacher for the youth.
No, yeah.
I'm Raya Appleton. This is an accurate,
Yeah.
perfect
Okay.
impression of Raya Appleton.
Yes, it is. It's hot tamale.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye, Ryan. Oh, I forgot he can fly.
Yeah, he went back to Michigan. That's that pungent Michigan accent. Everyone can recognize it a mile away.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, by the way, I know that last time we didn't have the chat. This time we got the chat. I believe it's blended chat. Everyone say whether you are
It's
on
both.
YouTube or on Twitch in the chat.
Get you an OBS bot that can do both.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, shouts out to my new intern, 21, cute as a
Savage?
button.
What? Oh. Who?
Her name's Penelope.
Oh, she found a summer job.
Yep. Today she learned how to wind chords, and we did a test stream on Twitch.
Oh, great.
And like, if nothing else, oh wait, I don't see anyone on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, say hello. So
There's definitely at least some people were asking me Modern Road questions.
yeah, okay, all right.
So I would assume.
As long as that's, but yeah. So if nothing else, it'll be a reason for her to get out of the house, and also I'll get more done. And
Yeah.
also something.
can tell her-
something- Yeah.
That's what a dream, man. To
Yeah,
because
it really
right now
is.
my kid doesn't do shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I was about to say
Oh my god.
she ain't pulling her weight.
Ba, 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 ba. Like I
It's
don't
like-
know what the fuck that means.
I already have a
bro.
vice president of waving.
Oh my god. Like we get it. You learned it 2 weeks ago. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, so that's really cool having sentient children that you can order to do things. and
Yeah.
they do them.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Is there like a project? Does she have like a goal?
Well, the idea came to me this morning.
Yeah.
And
Because
actually,
you never,
it was
never
last
were
night.
Able to do. I would imagine that in your younger days, when Penny and Josie were much younger, that you would imagine that there would at least
That
be
would be
a
the
run
fantasy,
on the tour
yeah.
where you would be bringing your one of your daughters as roadies.
Right. Yeah.
Was that an idea when you were out on the road?
Yes. What I didn't plan on is tours ending during an apocalypse, and now I need to start touring again so we could do that. But yeah. But
Yeah.
But
even then, that's not going to be what it was before. Like I mean, when you were
oh yeah,
going
grinding
hat in hand, college to college, like you're you're in the I don't know why I'm putting you in an 80s movie, but like
No,
you're-
it was great.
you're
I'm
in-
high on cocaine.
yeah,
I'm
you're-
beating
you're-
up
you're in-
RoboCop.
You're in the phone book looking for like a community college, like, hey, 150 because it makes sense for me to do another gig before I get back on a flight. Like,
Dude, there were some like $400 nooners because what else are you gonna do?
yeah, you
Eat-
might as well
eat
bang it
food?
out. Yeah.
Like that's lunches for the rest
Once
of this
you've already
run.
welcome to our new segment, the economics of actually touring.
Yeah.
Like once you've paid for or driven to a region of the country, it makes the most sense to do as many gigs as possible at whatever discount you can because you've already spent
Well,
most
nowadays
of the money to do it.
Nowadays, it's a little bit different because at least you can be productive with your laptop, and thanks to the internet, you can actually do meetings and do
Yeah.
constructive things, or record your podcast or what have you. But
Back in the day.
But back in the day, man, it's like, well, it's either this or visit Carhenge,
Yeah.
or open up the tourist
And I can still
map.
hit up Carhenge at 3 if I do a noon gig.
Well, and think about, there's always like, oh, I'm in the same state as this person I went to high school with. 3 hours there, 3 hours to the gig. Yeah, we could have lunch.
Yeah.
Like, all of that shit makes sense in a weird way.
But now, I mean, if you took any of your girls out on the road, it would like be max, like a couple gigs.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and also it's like, I don't know how much help they would be on the road.
Yeah.
Penny, big help here. It's good. Turns out, like, doing it, like, even if it's just like doing the test streams to get this going, it's kind of hard because, like, I know technically the audience will be understanding if it's just me quietly
Tap dancing.
or just quietly pressing buttons.
Yeah.
But you feel that pull, man. It's like, even if there's just
Yep.
one person, you could visualize him expectantly nodding and looking at you.
I've had this thing where I'm gonna say it. People are gonna start asking me for it, but I used to stream like 3 days a week.
Yep.
I have not streamed since the baby was born.
Oh,
And
I didn't know you took a break from streaming.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Much to Meryl's disgrace.
And so partly, I'm like, well, like I do need time now. I've actually, that time has kind of been filled in between the baby and other projects. So it's like, it's hard to dedicate 2 hours, 3 days a week to like stream.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, wow, you want to know what I could do? It's very easy now. Like it's right there in the thing that I record. I could hit a button where I'm live streaming while I'm recording the PX3 podcast.
Well, that's what I thought you
But
did.
No, I was just chatting.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, but then am I an ass with two masters where I'm trying to record a podcast, but also I know I'm going to be tap dancing.
Well,
I
and-
know
and-
I'm going to be doing a thing, and then I'm going to be in the middle of talking about something, then someone's going to bring up another point, and then I'm going to want to talk about that. Like, it's hard to do both. I don't know if I could. Maybe I'll try it one week, but I don't think it'll go well. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that just sounds like an insurmountable challenge that only the most heroic could cross that gulf. I don't think you're made of the stuff. I don't think any reasonable person.
Sawyer me.
What?
I'm Sawyer.
I'm
me.
just
such a
saying.
piece of
I'm just saying. I agree. That sounds.
I'm not painting your fence.
That sounds
I'm not
real
painting your fence.
hard.
Hands up, no paint. Hands up, no paint.
No, there was
This
a.
motherfucker will fucking make you paint a god. You're halfway through painting a fence when Brian is over there saying like, I don't know, fucking. I guess my friend has a black friend. That's what.
That's what people are always
Sawyer.
saying. People
About
are always
you.
like I'll bet he's friends with a runaway and dressed as a girl once.
Yep.
And they'd be right.
They be damn
They
right.
be, that's how it
They be damn right.
He probably floated down a river once. You'd be
Uh-huh.
right about that too.
Be damn.
Only they probably wouldn't know it was on my bare feet as I went down.
Fuck.
It was a lot of fun. We should
I
lie.
wish you keep getting away with it. So
I'll tell you. Hey, is it just me or does this video look fucking rad?
I think it
This shit's really good.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the sexier shot, but that's always true.
I don't think so. I can't really see it because it's behind the chat.
Yeah. Well, you only have eyes for chat.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So Penny is the intern.
Yep.
What
And
is the big summer project here at HQ?
really continuing to.
Like, I have this fence.
This is not bad. It's a good idea. No, it's continuing to. So now that like. Again, like so much, it's week after week, everything keeps changing. And it's like, we're today days old that we could take this shit and go on the road. Like next week's Great Night doesn't even have to be here at HQ. We could be literally anywhere.
Keep going. I'm gonna try to
okay.
find this
No,
song. this lesbian
I'm gonna
song
be
to-
feeling like a villain.
Go, yeah.
But yeah, so this will be part of it, and also now that we cracked the seal on the whole gentleman era with Brian has thoughts and creates clever think pieces. Turns out I can make a hell of a lot more of those, and interesting challenges. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
But you're
find
not
it?
trying to like build a robot or you're gonna bring to life or anything like.
Actually, that's the project they're doing. Well, I probably shouldn't share that. Yeah.
Someone's doing a project like that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Okay. Do you know they got?
Is it Johnny Five?
Do you know that they got robot dogs, but where the paws would go on the robot dogs? What do they
Yeah.
normally put there? Think of a robot dog.
Okay.
Picture a robot dog.
Yeah.
What is there where the paws are supposed to go?
Usually little robot paws.
That's right. Maybe little tennis ball looking nubs.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ready?
What?
Wheels.
Okay.
Wheels.
Yeah.
So if it's smooth, just wheels are going,
Yep.
and then you're on sand, and then legs are going with wheels where the paws are, and then is the sand smoothed out? Wheels again. I could just keep saying
you
it.
can keep saying wheels.
Here, here. Look up. You could describe to everyone for the audio land. Go to YouTube. Look up Lynx Robot Dog. Lynx Robot Dog, and maybe just throw the word wheels in there, and you could describe what it looks like. Is this tracking for you? Does this make sense, Annalisa?
Yeah.
What are you picturing?
What am I? Yeah. What am I picturing?
Yeah. Is it
Is
it
it
a dog?
wheels?
Is it wheels where the paws go?
Okay.
All right. Is it able to go in sand?
Oh, holy shit.
Oh.
You see it?
Right?
Yeah, it has wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, it did a backflip.
Right?
What the
Okay.
fuck?
There's this one thing.
What
it
the
pops,
fuck?
It pops. And, okay. Doggy looking for treat. It does the thing where it's like it lands in just a way where the most sensible thing to do is to
Oh, damn, it's
paws
like up on its hind
and then,
legs.
exactly right. Doggy wants a treat. Wheels.
What the fuck?
Is that shit the coolest thing?
I don't know what
Our
I do
pets
with
are
it.
becoming obsolete.
What's obsolete?
Well,
Our
no. I mean,
pets.
this is for like. This isn't for regular dog. This is not a dog replacement unless you're like
Man, just imagine like we could get it.
Peter Thiel. He might have a wheeled dog. But other than that, other than Peter Thiel, I don't think anyone would prefer a wheeled dog to a regular dog, a robot wheeled dog. I know who would. The Sinaloa cartel. Like, they must love that motherfucker.
I don't
like,
know.
that
I
dog
don't know
going out there, the Sinaloa, the Mexican drug cartel.
Yeah. I don't know. I believe you.
Oh, me either.
Weak. Something in our eyes.
Yeah, sorry. New sponsor.
Yeah.
We're getting an offer code. Sinaloa drug cartel drugs.
Offer code DUCK.
Yeah.
No, but that I don't even know. Like half the shit they're inventing, nobody knows what they're inventing it for. Ryer and I almost got hypnotized. We were having a Zoom meeting, and then I
Hypnotized by these big tits.
there's
Tentacles.
wheels where the titties go.
Hear the mignon.
The footage was of a robot working a package line, and so they trained up the robot on regular packages, and then they increasingly made the packages more and more less regular boxes, and then eventually it's just all soft packages that it's handling, and it's just leaned over and with the most delicate of hands,
Yeah.
just kind of picking up and smoothing and then running it down the conveyor belt. It's an unbroken hour of this footage, and at first it's like, whoa.
It's an hour of it.
It's an hour of it, and then but then it's like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, ooh, look at that package, and it's smash cut. 15 minutes has passed, and both of us have just been mesmerized by this Yule log of a robot factory worker. It's crazy.
Dude, it's all happening, man.
Yep.
Whether or not people like it or not.
Yeah. New York Times had an article today saying, "Yep, robots will probably come for your jobs. For your
dog.
Here's 11 new jobs,
All
and it's like
robots go to hell.
robot manager, and it's like robot call escalator."
But also, like, wouldn't that be an article in the New York Times in like 1987?
Yeah.
Talking about the personal computer, where it's like, sorry, ledger writers, you're not going to have your job anymore. Your job's going to be typing it into the computer that will be doing the math.
Yeah, George.
Put
Jetson.
your abacus away.
Slide rule. Slide rule.
There's a new slide rule
New
in
school.
town. Slide rule 1, put your slide rule in the trash. Cool
Slide.
guy, New York Times here, telling you how to be a hip cat in 1987.
Yep.
First things first, scrunchies have been invented.
Yeah.
Put them on.
Okay.
Rule number 2.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to screw. 'Cause
What?
This is before AIDS.
Oh, wait.
I can see.
Early 80s.
Well, we're straight.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
So it doesn't affect us
Yet.
yet. That'll
Okay.
change. But right now, you're cool if you're screwing.
Okay.
Rule number 3, plant a tree. Environmentalism is back.
All right. Now, what are we worried about?
Cool, New York Times. That's what I am. About
New York
computers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Rule number 4.
Yep.
This bit needs more.
More rules.
More rules.
How far into the rules list are we?
Rule number 5.
Oh dear, yeah.
Johnny Five's alive.
wait, when in the 80s is this again?
I don't know.
Okay.
But if rule number 6, if you don't know, you shouldn't ask.
If you don't know, you shouldn't ask. So this is not don't ask, don't tell
Nope.
era.
Nope.
This is just if you don't know, you shouldn't ask.
Rule number 7.
Yep. Wait a minute. Yeah, there's a lot of things that rhyme with 7.
Sorry, that was
Have
a
it.
moment of silence for everybody that died.
Oh.
And you ruined it. Rule number 7 was a moment of silence. We were
I got-
trying to respect those that are fallen, and instead, we got a lot of gibber and jabber.
My doctor.
Sorry, we had restarted rule number 7.
Okay. Well, all right. I'll tell you.
Here
what,
we go.
We'll go. All right.
Rule
hold on.
number.
Just,
All right.
just a short story before we start up rule number 7
Okay,
again.
all right.
My doctor was like, so let's make it our next appointment, and it was just clearly the random date that made sense on the calendar, and it happened to be September 11th, and then
That's interesting.
and then they picked they're like, does 9/20 work? And I'm like, yep, 9/20 on September 11th works. And then the call was over, and then the strangest thing, my hands moved on their own,
To the keyboard.
and they and
First or second?
second time. Tower 2 falls. It's,
I guess you have a couple moments, right? It's either it hitting or it falling.
oh,
And you got 2 of them.
whole timeline, a lot of moments.
Yeah.
Now I know exactly about 10 minutes into my appointment will be when I'll regret having brought up this man. You know what? Rule number 7. What was that one again? Just.
How did you screw it up again?
Oh no! I didn't know
asked
we
me
were
what rule
starting.
number
Oh
7
no!
was.
There was a timing issue. I'm sorry. Okay. So we're starting rule number
I was
7.
in the middle of it again.
Oh man, I get confused.
Okay. Let's just go to rule 8.
Okay, rule 8.
Yeah.
Masturbate.
All right. Now you're catching up. 1987 cool New York Times list. Things to do.
So is-
Number 9.
Yeah? 9.
What
Make sure to shine.
the fuck?
Oh, am I getting it right?
No.
Oh, I thought I was crushing it.
No.
No.
I went back to rule number 7.
Oh, damn it. I
The
didn't.
way I start rule number 7 is by screaming rule number 9.
Rule number 9 is code for begin the silence of rule.
If rule 7 was not followed,
Okay,
then do
then
rule 7
go
at
to
rule 9.
rule
Yeah.
number 7. Okay,
Skip back.
okay,
Skip back to where you once belonged.
okay.
Yeah. Rule number 10.
Yes. Do it again.
Yeah.
Rule number 1. Infinite recursion. All right. Rule number 8. That Osama guy, don't worry about him.
That guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
He's fighting the Russians.
He's he's a cousin of the guy who named the Harvard Medical School.
Classic.
Man, crazy day in news, huh?
Man, I tried. Look, Tuesday is
the
my
2000s
busy
really
day.
are back.
Yeah, okay, first of all, Tuesday is my busy day, and I made the mistake. I open up one Google, and then I'm just like, damn it, world, can you not just for a few hours? What? Walk me through today.
Well, really, it's what happened over the last few days.
Well, yeah.
Like the old Iranian regime.
Well, okay, what I opened up my browser, and it just says, Trump, we know where Iran's leader is.
The supreme
Unconditional surrender now, or we'll blow him up. And I was like, I can't. I got to do a funny cast.
Yeah. The last part was unsaid, but it was understood. To be understood.
Yeah. Was like, I'm making a direct threat. I am violating Rules 8.
Yeah.
I should be masturbating, but I'm not.
Well, he might have. We don't know.
Like, you know what?
He's on Air Force One.
Yeah, you ever bust a nut while you threaten the leader of a wannabe nuclear power? It's me, Donald Trump's inner monologue.
Wow. Yeah. Hi, Donald Trump's inner monologue.
Yeah.
What are you up to today?
Oh, masturbating.
Really?
Following Rule 8.
Yeah. Masturbate. So you really remembered. You internalized that 1987 cool New York Times list.
Oh, my gosh. It was 1987, I think.
Yeah.
It was Short Circuit out. I was on vitamins at the time.
Mhm.
It's me, Donald Trump's inner
Inner
monologue.
monologue. Yeah. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, well, I don't come out very often. Normally, I'm his outer monologue, and I sound very different.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I very
Doesn't seem
rarely.
like a-
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I have to step out. I'll be right back. I promise. He was never back.
Damn.
Yeah.
I will remember you. Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba, will you remember me? Don't let your inner monologue leave.
Don't let your inner
forever.
monologue vanish.
Thank you for the memories.
Yeah, hooray. I don't know. I don't know why I came back in here. I really should remain outer monologue
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Donald Trump. I know my place out there.
Now I know how to summon you.
well, let's
Whenever you're gone on a cool, clear night, I'll just look up to the stars and say,
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Oh,
But-
shit.
Okay, all right, I'm
Okay.
off. I'm out of here.
will you?
Oh damn it! I'm back. That's it. I thought you were observing rule number 7 in here. I didn't realize.
No.
I see. I thought you had left.
I
That's
wanted to
why.
make sure that you were far enough away to see if I could summon you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it worked. Maybe it
otherwise
was a
you'd just be
coincidence.
staying,
Okay, but regardless, I have some. There are some other about to be nuclear powers that I need to directly threaten.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
You said you were going to be leaving forever, though.
Well-
Just like I'm just going out for smokes thing.
I
I really like talking to you, Donald Trump's inner monologue.
well, I
mean, look,
appreciate
don't
that.
tell Brian, but I
I'm
think you're
not-
my best friend.
I'm not terribly
Brian's a
comfortable.
piece of shit for the record. Like, I don't want to talk out of school. I know he's kind of a celebrity, but this guy is a fucking asshole.
I mean,
Straight up dickhead.
you're not.
Have you ever met him?
You're not wrong.
Have you ever
I'm
met
sorry.
him?
Okay, if we're gonna be totally
Donald
honest,
Trump's
he's
inner
got me
monologue?
painting a fence right now.
Fucking
I'm gonna
did
have
you?
to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no! Streaks on the china.
Never something before. How's it go?
I actually know all the lyrics to that
Yeah, it
Because-
seems like you do.
because
We were talking about that.
the Mr. Belvedere theme?
Yeah. Me and Donald Trump's inner monologue. We were talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I guess word's getting around.
Oh yeah.
Word's getting around about my
yeah.
my Belvedere.
Is that what? Why did you learn and memorize them?
Because I made a montage of you saying Adolf Hitler 50,000 times.
Yeah, that's right. That's okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I always remember it being a very funny.
It was great.
A very I just like the opening of the Mr. Belvedere theme song has like that. Was it trumpets? Yeah, it's like
yeah.
It's just a very funny vaudeville, like a classic way to say like, here's a joke, right?
Yeah, trombones. Do you think
is that it? Trombone? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Do you think, I mean, outside of Commander William Riker, have trombones ever been cool?
Yeah, I guess that they're funny. I don't know if they've ever been cool.
You know what? Actually, like New Orleans jazz funerals.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
But they're not cool alone. Like they're cool with a posse, but at that point, it's like, all right, like you can throw
Is there
a flute
really
in there.
Good trombone solo out there?
Oh shit! Unless you're like a fife, unless it's like a Revolutionary War fife, that's cool as fuck.
Wait, a fife? How do we get to fifes?
Well, because we were talking about uncool instruments.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was saying that like instruments that are cool in a group,
Yeah.
like that could be cool, but it's not cool by itself.
Trombones do have kind of like a Jets and Sharks gang vibe about them, where it's like I wouldn't worry about one trombone, but like four of them, I'd start to think that they're up to something.
One trombone can be funny.
Yeah.
You can be like,
yep,
and like that's really funny.
Yep.
I don't know if it's ever cool though. Saxophone might be the only instrument aside from a guitar.
That one
is
is like
drums can be
what
cool.
That song was to Donald Trump monologue. Saxophones are to pussy.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just stating the obvious at this point. We're both thinking of Bill Clinton right now.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, I played the saxophone.
Yeah.
I'm Bill Clinton's inner monologue.
Oh, wait, you sound just like Bill Clinton.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why Trump didn't.
Yeah, you know what? That was kind of weird.
Seemed like an aberration.
Yeah. Why do you think that was?
Well, I think that Donald Trump's a complicated guy.
Oh, yeah?
You know, he obviously has a little bit of a screw loose.
Yeah?
Yeah. One time I stuck my tongue up Jennifer.
Rule 7. Rule 7.
Anyway, sorry. I'm Bill Clinton's inner monologue.
Yeah.
I was really mad at the Palestinian Authority that they didn't do a grand bargain. I was looking at to cement my legacy.
Yeah.
On account of the fact that I shoved a
No.
cigar.
All right. So I feel like we're stuck. Yeah.
Oh,
What
wait.
was?
Oh, wait, hold on. Are we not allowed to talk about those things on this channel?
I don't know. I can't.
Or do you just want to? Do you just not want to let my freak flag fly?
I think your freak flag flew very proudly.
Yeah, but I'm his inner monologue, so it's like you don't know.
Wait, do you have a different freak flag than Bill Clinton's
I know
outer?
Everything.
Wait, why do you?
What
know?
do you know?
Yeah.
A thumbnail on a polar bear.
Yeah.
Compared to what's really there.
A thumbnail on a polar bear.
Yeah.
With paws.
Where the fuck do you think the thumbnail was gonna be?
I don't know. So no wheels on this polar bear.
No
wheels
there.
No, not there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a wheel for a nose.
Have you
Good bail.
I don't know.
I didn't have anything either.
Okay, good.
No, I was being
I
honest.
was observing
Good bail.
Rule 7.
Good bail.
I have no idea whether or not I got to the good part of Daredevil, but it was good enough that I went back to the beginning and rewatched it with Bonnie.
This is the thing with you that you rewatch stuff a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because
why?
Well, because I'm like, that's good. I would like to be good. How did they do a good? Now I'm
So
learning.
you watch it and rewatch it to
Yeah.
see how it's.
Yeah, I noticed something that I didn't catch on the first one. They do a pretty good magic trick of it's the same aspect ratio as Andor, and also I noticed that both Andor and Daredevil use actually the same kind of ultra wide lenses that these guys have. You can see, I don't know, they're super wide angle, but the aspect ratio is really wide until he like uses his super blind person hearing, at which point it goes from like 2.35 to 1. The black bars go brrr, and it fills up the full 16:9, and then it goes and it goes to like super duper wide landscape vision, which is like I didn't notice that the first time, but I did the second. It was cool. It's good.
I like the visual language that they have for him for his like sonar powers, which, I mean, again, age-old thing with Daredevil, but like one of his superpowers is he's a blind guy who can see, which is like whatever. Like I can do that, but anyway,
I'm a blind guy that can see.
yeah, it's like it doesn't make me a
but it's like,
superhero.
but not always. Like, yeah, it's called I keep my eyes closed, and when I want to invoke my superpower of seeing, I open them and then look around. Yeah.
But in the Netflix series, they kind of made it like it was like just a visual thing that you could kind of like you could just also see.
Yeah.
And like this one,
it's like that's like shitty vision.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that's just vision,
just
but like
vision.
low res.
Yeah,
it's like with pixels.
And then in this one, they use other tricks to give you the sense that he is seeing a thing.
Well, and they do a good job of letting it convey on itself, where it's like, oh, I figured out that I'm listening to his heartbeat remain steady when he tells this thing that may or may not be the truth, and it went faster when he said this other thing that may be a lie.
Yeah,
I figured it hands me a job, which I like a lot better.
How far did you get before you restarted it?
I think I started the 4th episode. Yeah, 4th episode. I guess spoilers ish. How about that? So there's a character that you're worried about whether or not he goes to prison. And you're like, oh, thank goodness, a terrible fate did not befall that character.
And then a worse fate befalls.
Yep. And it's like, oh man, this character, wasn't he historically really bad? Looks like he's really nope, he's even worse than you thought.
Yeah.
That's and then I'm about 20 minutes after that.
Yeah, it fucking rules, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking really good. Yeah, I was I think that's about the point where you're at the point where I think it gets really good. Like it was like cool. It was competent. I like the fact that they actually did like a good courtroom,
reset, a good non-superhero thing.
Yeah, and there was a big like rewrite that they had. They shot like 2 episodes and then rewrote and reshot stuff. So that's why episode 1 feels a bit of a mess.
Yeah, well, I took it as the first 20 minutes is like threading the needle of, hey, y'all wondered whether or not this show would have teeth. Now that it's not on Netflix, oh, it's got teeth. You know, how about a headshot and that stuff?
Having watched the entire series, I now look at episode 1 and I'm like, oh, they are packing the magic trick for later. And so it's like it's doesn't quite hit with the elegance that you would want and that they definitely demonstrate as the series goes on.
Yeah,
it's like a little ham-fisted where they're like it's these characters just kind of being fucking inelegantly dragged across a chessboard of like hey, what do you think about life and whether or not we'll all be friends forever? Yeah. Oh, I think we'll be friends forever and a day.
Yeah.
What do you think about this crazy thing that's happening in the city? I think a very specific opinion. Like, what about this case? Do you think it'll ever have any significance later in the series?
Probably
Absolutely
not.
That's why I'm going to tell you everything about it.
Well, that is one of those things. while I was setting up the gear stuff on her first day on the job, Penny's assignment was to let me set this up while she watched the Predator movie.
Animated Predator.
Yeah. And she's not a fan in general of that franchise, but she loves animation and she recognized good storytelling, and it really does like corner my eye while I'm working, noticing like, man, everything storytelling is very efficient in that everything gets used, and the stuff that gets reused, stuff rhymes and sets up deeper meanings when it comes back. It's great. It's a good thing. And Daredevil seems to be doing the same thing, although you say it gets a little ham-fisted.
No, just the first episode was just like, I'm like,
oh, this is before you had it all figured out.
Is Daredevil bad?
Yeah.
And then it was like,
it definitely.
it's good. Oh, good. I'm glad. But it's later. Also, it's like, the one thing that was always great about Daredevil and that was unique for Marvel was that the violence was very gritty, very hardcore. And the one thing I didn't like about the first episode was that it was very CGI rubber-bodied.
CG Kung Fu, yeah.
And it was like, ooh, that kind of reminds me of everything else in Marvel. Like, I don't like that. Spoiler alert. I think that they had to redo a gigantic fucking fight scene, and they had to get it done however they were going to do it. That is the last rubber-bodied. That is the only rubber-bodied fight scene that
really
in the series.
Okay, good, because on the second viewing, that fight scene did not hold up.
No, it stinks. And it especially stinks because it's supposed to be an incredibly emotionally consequential moment.
Yes,
that kicks off the series, and I was like, ooh, is it a bad?
Well, and plus also it's like you can see that the stunt folks are giving it their all for about as long as a cardiovascular system can give it 100%, and then the camera pans away just as they're catching their breath, and then comes back to full tanks of gas again.
Yeah. But anyway, no, there's shit is really, really good, and I think that scene in the apartment that you I think you've already. Wait, oh no, you haven't seen the scene in the apartment yet.
Yeah, I guess
he hasn't wanted to go back to his old job yet.
Oh yeah. He's just the only scene that I saw was him practicing with his flippadoodle. He's like, I'm practicing on a rooftop. I'm gonna be who I used to be. Meanwhile, Kingpin, I'm worse than you thought. Way worse.
I'm the mayor. I'm Kingpin, and I am running for...
And I am technically keeping my word to Vanessa.
Vanessa. Where are the briars?
Vanessa. Yes.
I think he could win in New York. The mayoral election's actually happening right now. I think of Wilson Fisk. If actually just homeboy, the actor who plays it, just did the Kingpin.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
If Vincent D'Onofrio ran as Wilson Fisk. And
yeah.
was like, I will clean up this city.
I'll crush a skull.
I will stand up to Trump and his ilk.
There's only one thing I cannot stand, and that is his inner monologue.
God, he is the best cast thing in Marvel.
Yeah, he is.
Next to Robert Downey.
Oh, you know what's wild is that is the first
note perfect.
That is the first Wilson Fisk that Penny has seen that wasn't a cartoon. So she was confused. How come he's not bigger than a doorway?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's pretty, like they portray him as pretty Kingpin-y.
Yeah.
But then again, like.
But he's just like a tall, but he's also kind of sad. Like that's what like D'Onofrio brings, is that like he's kind of like.
Well, and also a little bit scared and nervous. Like I love those moments before the cameras roll, and then fucking chef's kiss on him having to sit through a million versions of "We Built This City."
Yeah,
it's so good. No, that's enough here. It's just beautiful voices. Very good.
God, yeah. No, that show's great. That show is like episode 8 and 9 of Andor.
Andor was the most watched
It
anything.
was, yeah.
Yeah. The Nielsen, the gauge, they're calling it. It's kind of good. And you know what? The 80s are back. Nielsen numbers matter because Lord knows we can't trust literally any site's numbers or their metrics, views, impressions, or any of that shit.
Yeah, it's funny. There's like this thing in sports where people are freaking out about how few people are watching the like NBA and NHL finals, despite the fact that they're both really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, yeah, because you're still talking about like TV only ratings. Like sports for whatever reason has not got the memo to be like, no, you're gonna have to pay attention to like all the fucking streaming shit because all of them are split onto different things and people watch stuff on different platforms. So I don't know. I think maybe advertisers will always care about ratings because that's how they judge their rate sheet. But like, otherwise, I don't know. Who gives a fuck if anybody's watching the thing that you want to watch? Like, all you care about is the thing that you want to watch is good.
Yeah, but
Everything's anime. Everything is anime. Every streaming service is Crunchyroll.
Oh, yeah.
And everything is anime.
By the way, anime is what, like 50%, 55% name recognition, up there with like more popular than Kendrick Lamar, and not as popular as Taylor Swift. That was the story on Cord Killers we did today.
The genre of anime?
Yes, like when it comes to
That's bullshit.
okay, you could call everyone a liar,
No,
but
I'm not saying it's a liar. I'm saying it's a dumb stat. That's like saying like movies are more popular than roast beef.
that's literally what they do. Is they have surveys and they're like, which of these do you like?
Yeah,
Thumbs
but
up
why
or
is
thumbs
Taylor
down?
Swift- why isn't it music? That like music or pop music or female-led pop music is more or less popular than anime. Anime is a genre of thing.
It's a word that 55% of the people who surveyed in all of America have a positive opinion about, which is higher than other words. Like it's a word popularity contest. That's what Nielsen runs.
Yeah.
And so it's like anime awareness when I was a kid, when the only animes you could watch were fourth generation VHS copies of bootlegs imported from Japan, was not 55% known. I know what that is, and I have a better opinion of it than Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar didn't exist then.
What? Yes, that is correct. That was a current contemporary example from this survey, because he came in at 48% known and positive.
Yeah.
As opposed to 55%, which is a higher.
They should have anime do the Super Bowl.
That's yes.
Justin's gone quiet.
Well, jeez. I mean,
I don't know what the bars are all calling you a liar.
Bars.
All the bars.
Bars upon bars.
Yeah.
Am I quiet?
You've been called many
live?
things.
I think you were just holding the microphone.
Oh, was I? Yeah. I was chastened by Brian's love of anime.
Yeah, Robotech and Akira were the two types of anime back in the day. But now it's quite popular.
It is. No, yeah. It's very popular. But I guess that's my point, is that it's like anime was looked at in the past as a genre and a niche. And it was not looking for mainstream acclaim. It started from the bottom and now it's here. And that's what everything is going to be. Everything is going to eventually just be a niche genre that like maybe you care what's popular within that niche, like within that genre, but I don't know if cross comparisons to genres is going to matter in the way that it used to.
I don't know. Do you think that we're literally going to enter kind of a weird dark ages where just we're all going to be dumb because we don't have a way to know a shared truth? Like it's really upsetting that everything is so like you were talking about, like there's going to be so much content that things are just going to evaporate again, and there's not going to be any of record to consult. You're going to need to pay a lot of time and money to hire a Sherpa to find
This is how we're going to become old men.
What do you mean?
Because literally your point, Because we're gonna be like, well, back in our day, you used to hear a song and then you'd look up the lyrics on the internet.
And you would know
And you
them.
would know the lyrics.
And there weren't 75 parodies, and people are like, that's not the song. And you're like, of course it is. We all agreed that there was one song, and these were the lyrics to it.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna become old. I don't know if it's gonna be about shared truth. Like, I do think that news is going to have its own way that it will kind of be a thing. I do think that we are probably going to, I think hopefully, going to start finding interests that busy us in a way that doesn't make us obsess about politics in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But or maybe we'll go back to a world where it's only like once every 4 years for normies and 2 years for psychos that they care about politics. Then it's only the true like lunatics like me that give a fuck about it 24/7.
The way God intended it.
Yeah.
Can we remember Rule 7, please?
Yes, exactly. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a Dark Ages. I think it'll be different, but I don't think it'll be dark.
I mean, the Dark Ages probably, we only think they're the Dark Ages because we don't have any reliable records of what people actually knew during that time.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it feels like there's just so
you
much.
didn't hear that they had discovered the records, the Dark Ages records?
What?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Mhm.
Do they slap?
Rule number 1.
Oh, whoa! Keep it dark, y'all. I don't want to see no lights in these ages. Keep it dark.
Rule number 2.
Medieval. All right? It's in the name. I don't want anybody being good to each other. Not all the way bad. Just medieval.
Rule number 3.
Hooray for me. It's me, the Dark Ages.
Damn.
Every time I love woodcut blocks of exposing witches' deceptions.
Actually, I've got a note
On
on the wooden block.
Yes.
I know that you,
Ryer, it's good. I
that
didn't know
you're
you were
supposed-
here.
Yeah, no, I have time travel powers.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I'm Raya Appledorn. I'm from Michigan. I got
Yes.
a degree in art.
Yes.
And I'm here back in time.
Yes.
So you've got the witch's deception.
Yes.
All right. Here's my note. What if the witch had big tits and
Yes.
they were just out?
Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's deceiving, and she's like, "Oh, I'm a witch. You thought it was one way. It's not that way. It's another way."
Right. Also, this
Tits
couple
around.
down the lane can't conceive. That's my fault. The crops are bad. That's my
Exactly.
fault.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
all that.
Okay.
But her tits are out,
Okay. Well, I mean, it's
and they're huge.
okay. All right.
You're
Ample
gonna
bosom.
need more wood.
Yes. Okay.
Of these tits.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm
Goodbye,
from
Ryan.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like we covered a lot.
Yeah, we did. It's the skeeters are coming to get us now.
Yeah.
Did we like the cameras? How did it look? You were able to watch it, Annalisa.
Yeah, it looked good. It's only just now that the motion lights are starting to act up a little bit, but
I think it looks good now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like this like spotlighting on us. It's pretty cool.
I mean, the Justin cam's
it
great.
helps that it's fucking gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah.
it's 85 degrees right now.
The
Jesus
weather turned
Louise.
out. To be honest, the vibes. This kind of takes me back. This is pee in a trash can vibes.
Wow.
Yeah. World of beers with the
World of
Crypt Keeper.
Beers at Coconut Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was some shit,
it
man.
was some shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Next time we'll set up. I don't know. We'll find good lighting, but I can't believe everything didn't break none. That's pretty good.
We did good.
I'm for it. I say more episodes where things work. The only thing that really shat the bed that was just a big old fuck up that was if only we had some dirty lesbian music.
Fuck, god damn it. Did my wife send me the thing? I'll bet you she didn't. Damn it. No.
What did we learn, Annalisa?
We learned that wheels are better than feet.
Yeah, dude. Instead of paws, dumb old paws, tennis ball paws. No, you
Those
got
things can climb
the
hillsides.
wheels.
They're like little mountain goat. Oh, they need to make goat bots.
Goat bots.
Oh
Goat
my
bots.
gosh.
Goat bots. That's good. Yep. Yeah.
We learned that Penny's your intern.
Yeah. I learned that today.
Yeah.
She did a good job of watching Predator, Killer of Killers, available on Hulu. It's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
We learned that Brian watches things twice.
We learned that Ryer's from Michigan.
We learned that Donald Trump's inner monologue, not the same voice.
And we learned that I'm a really, really cool guy for painting this fence.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Damn
it. Diamond Club hopes you've enjoyed this program. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. All right, now I got to see if I can stop it. And bye, guys.